What is up, my howlers? Wolfpack Leader here. And today we're going to be looking at the remake of Child's Play. But before I continue, I want to say a couple things. First off, thank you all who have been super supportive to my channel for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers, which happened not too long ago actually. If it weren't for all those people who have been, watching my content and all that stuff, I wouldn't have made it this far. It's been like, I don't know, I think over 5 years since I started this channel, and now I finally reached 1,000. So I really appreciate all of you guys, and I just want to say thank you. But most importantly, big thanks to all those people who are still dedicated to watching my Child's Play or Chucky review series, whatever it's called. It's been like so long, guys. I think the last time I uploaded was like 5 months ago, and I started this series of wanting to review every single Chucky film. I think like it's been a year now. Yeah, guys, I've been really bad on this channel, and the reason why it's because I haven't really found the correct content to upload. I don't really know what you guys want to watch, but now that I made it to 1,000, I could communicate with the community. So for all those who have suggestions, I'm open to suggestions or any ideas that you guys want me to, kind of content you guys want me to upload. Just let me know in the, well, not exactly in the comments. Well, yeah, I guess it's the comments, because I'm still new to this whole talking to the community, because I unlocked it since I reached 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, just go ahead and we'll communicate there, and hopefully we can make better. I can make better videos for you guys. Sorry, this is unscripted. Trying to do a whole one shot right now. But yeah, let's continue with the main event. The fact that this remake was nothing like the original is what kept me interested in it. Originally, I was one of those haters that was really upset that they were remaking the original Child's Play film, because I really like what they're doing with their franchise currently. But eventually, other Chucky fans on YouTube came to my senses, and I decided to be open-minded about this remake. I really do appreciate that this film is nothing like the original. It's it's a completely different film that I think does a good job standing on its own. Even when I first saw it in theaters, I thought it was better than a good majority of the current Chucky sequels. Personally, the film did pass my expectations, and I really had a fun time when I first saw it. I enjoyed the score by McCreary. I think that's how you say his name. I'm not sure, guys. Correct me in the comments below. But I loved his score. It was really good, and it made the film a lot more epic than it actually is. Especially that Buddy song, and it's absolutely adorable. But even his reimagining of the classic 1988 theme was absolutely beautiful, and it was a huge bummer to not hear it play in the film itself. I was hoping it would present itself in the credits, but that wasn't the case. But overall, the score is really great, and I even think that's better than most of the other scores in the series. Another thing I really enjoyed about this movie was the relationship between Chucky and Andy. It was really enjoyable and cute. I really wish most of the film focused on their friendship, but that was one of the film's biggest flaws, is the pacing. It's way too fast and inconsistent. I feel like they should have had better development for both Chucky and Andy, but mostly Chucky on how he becomes a deranged AI. That's one thing I was hoping for the film, because I wanted to see a great transformation to evil story for Chucky, but unfortunately it flopped. I actually thought the film was supposed to be longer, because I remember a month before release date, Rotten Tomatoes and Google claimed that the film's runtime was 2 hours long, but that was just an estimate and was false. I think the film really needed to be longer for it to be a great one, because then you get characters that pop out of nowhere like Fallon and Pug. Speaking of these characters, one thing that I thought didn't make sense in the film was how they witnessed Chucky about to commit an act of evil by attempting to kill Pug as a joke while they're watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. But later in the film, they say that they don't believe in Andy when he says Chucky is trying to kill them. I think that part was just stupid. Those are parts of the story that I really didn't like. Another thing I don't like is the random kids that start popping out of nowhere and befriending Andy that we see like once or twice for like a quick second. It really made me question if this film was rushed or something like that. And it felt like they're kind of copying Stranger Things and It Chapter 2. Or Chapter 2. Chapter 1 or 2, it doesn't really matter. Honestly, every character besides Andy and Chucky aren't really that good in terms of story, and sometimes feel insignificant. Even Aubrey Plaza as Andy's mom didn't really feel like that fleshed out, and I wish she were more involved in the film. Those are my biggest gripes in the film in terms of story and characters. The CGI, on the other hand, is really bad. They don't use a lot of CGI for the entire film, only for some Chucky scenes that can't be done with practical effects. The special effects remind me of the MCU Spider-Man films special effects, because what they do is that they create the doll in real life and then they paint over it with CGI, kind of like how they literally create Spider-Man's suit in the film, but then it's just painted over with CGI for the movie. I didn't even realize that they painted over Chucky's face when I first saw it in theaters. When I saw it on my television when I bought it, it was actually really obvious. I don't know, maybe it's just because of the TV, but it looks so obvious that it's CGI. It looks like they copied and pasted blue robotic eyes in post-production. Overall, this film didn't do its best for the special effects and puppeteering compared to the original. I was really disappointed, especially since, they have more resources today and that they couldn't pull it off better. One thing I really liked about the film was the cinematography. It looked absolutely beautiful and honestly better than any of the rest of the Chucky films in the past. They really succeeded at making a low-budget horror movie look like a big-budget horror movie. The last thing I want to talk about this film is the acting, and let's just say Mark Hamill and Gabriel Bateman both did a fantastic job. And that's pretty much it. Everyone else did really bad or just mediocre. On a final note, the film is still really entertaining, but does have a lot of flaws. I recommend it to any Chucky fan, and as a rating, it's an easy 7 out of 10 if I'm being a little generous. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to show you real quick, which is kind of funny. I actually dressed up as a buddy doll for Halloween. It was kind of like a mix of both the original Chucky and the new Chucky. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Well, that concludes my review on Child's Play, and let me know what you guys think about this film. I'll see you in the next one.